iconic duo throughout the second qualifier so far. The defenders right now moving from B directly to the A side, but is he executing is the question. Astro Utility comes inside, the flash as well. All the bits and pieces are landing over there already, but kyedae is fast behind Furia. One frag after another comes in, but as he's boosting himself on site, Lucker is looking for kills. Cider chimes in as well.
That's been amazing. I mean, the fact that they were playing the three of them together.
Off the side of Alliance, and so the retake is being set up, standing in front of the gates, entering the battleground any second soon, as there the turret comes in combination with the flash, and so they need to find the frags. Nuki's starting good, but Hype got the response. The bullets in the head coming in from Nuki, but there's one after another falling. Alliance got it full under control, one frag after another that seals the deal for the pistol.
That unlikely scenario. Oh yeah, I remember, it was Vova getting that ace at the beginning, right?
He was getting a wonderful ace. He was killing one after another in quick succession.
Not playing around that side. Is the rotation gonna come in? Probably Hype gonna spot a player or two right now. Yep. Is that a call? Yeah, we see the rotation coming in.
And he's desperately looking now for the assistance, but Avova's utility is annoying as hell. It doesn't matter. Meadow falls, and as one player hits the ground first, it's more and more coming. Sees a bit more, and there he goes. Hype has been a key individual throughout the entire last matchup they had versus setting themselves up for the goal.
You know, trying to get all that damage.
And it's good. Oh, this is such a great combination. They were waiting back in A-Ling to get those free frags, and they very much do. Lucker wants to disrupt the movement with that pack as well, but the door's closed. Opportunity should not be there, but Avova is seeking for some as he looks desperately to get a kill. His teammate dies. More to come, him alone. But Avova can usually find clutches. He is a magician that can sometimes pull a rabbit or a win out of the head, but not with Hype.
Another EQ coming in for G2. A lot of shares. Anything can be done. And Alliance is not going to slow down. They want to keep going for the aggression.
Which is interesting to see because G2 has been looking very aggressively against the guys of Yonk. Maybe too aggressively. Firov got to get the hell out of there. If he doesn't find an East double, the triple secured as well. And he's collecting dog tag after another. All just added to his little collection as the G2 players have no chance at all as they tumble down over a long. Vova has the same fate coming his way. Killjoy's gonna hold them up. Time is not a friend of G2, and the clock's ticking louder and louder, second by second, as they're still trying to approach it. Now it finally comes! But Hype with what a shot, 15 seconds spot away, and it doesn't seem to be going according to plan! Lucker's there to deny, and he finds a triple that spot up book, as though kyedae sends his daggers in the face and the chest of Firov. There is not the slightest opportunity for the young gun to bring it home. Alliance, they very much will.
Off your feet!
There it comes. Rolling Thunder gives him an all to one. Oh, kyedae is the perfect objective for that. He still is alive, by the way. Just putting that out. The Rolling Thunder didn't affect him too much. And Lucker with 2 is right now preparing the stage over on the A side. His teammates are rotating in. Firov doing a good job with that. But Avova is swapping positions. So therefore, they still get the spike down. 2 players low HP on there on G2. Which doesn't make it any easier. If Nuki falls, the problems arise. That ain't happening. But is a second lurker on the radar for the Lithuanian? Yes, indeed. His countryman is coming around the corner, but he finds the timing, and that means there is an opportunity, and that is massive. As a turret comes in, the problems should start to get bigger. They both know that they're close, and so it's time to jump down. Hype again brings it home with a triple, and will get himself even. They might just bring it on. kyedae is the absolute best in the Wild West with the Sheriff, but it seems like this is not his movie. So Avova and Co. Bit towards garage. Nothing too crazy yet. That little cute tiger is gonna spot him.
Oh my god.
And that's knock from the back.
One enemy remaining.
Hype is just unstoppable today.
What's in his water?
Knockdown.
One down. Finally, though.
I mean, it's still, you know, just sheriffs for G2. That damage still, at least one player. You know, putting things into perspective.
It's true. You say just a sheriff, and for a second I was on the verge.
Cool. The plant is not gonna come in, but the spike is actually waiting outside of garage.
No!
That's massive.
That's a bit surprising, though. Didn't see that coming. But we're back to the show of kyedae, as the Frenchman is taking one after another down. That C side is quite open.
Oh, that push. Oh, yeah. I mean, this should be easy for G2. I told you that yesterday, kyedae was key to creating all that space, and what he did just coming in from B was the perfect recognition of that. Also, Alliance not waiting for him to be, you know, so decisive, especially when things are not working out for you.
It seems very ludicrous, unorthodox, but keloqz makes it work. Surprising factors, but this makes it clear to a certain extent that it might be just the B side go. A lot of utility flowing over on the site. Hype is in trouble. Hype's in massive trouble. That information art comes in perfectly to reveal his position, and Furia and Co, they might just struggle massively. They have to fall back, but they're taking the route to A. That's a risk they're taking, and it's the meat grinder that's happening over there. Oh, the electrifying performance from Furia as well. His start lands perfectly, and they could have planted safe. The B side was their option. It was their home ground, their living room. But none of that is happening. It was a risk. It was a risk worth taking.
To be expecting this, he's also he's the fault line. Still places that star.
Oh, how annoying.
And
Voda
he's
gonna
here
check the corner. He won't. That was not as accurate as expected. And now the problems arise. Meadow still takes that cider, but there's 15 seconds to use an ult. It doesn't feel like it. That could have been the Hunter's Fury of the game, basically. They didn't bring it down. A 2 versus 3 retake. We'll see if that's gonna be. Because they're waiting back in their trenches, not showing their head. Nobody's popping off yet. He doesn't get the kill. Sick could have been the hero in it. But it seems to be gone, lost, and done.
Revealing area.
He's trying. As we say, never say never, but his options are most definitely limited. No armor, 99 points of health, and a Meadow swinging wide.
Oh, Carrick, say there's there. It's obviously not gonna be spotted. And he's just gonna get in.
Smoke's gonna
He's
fade
gonna
at one
have the
point.
time, though.
Smoke's gonna fade at one point. He still stays alive!
Oh my god!
And he even takes down 2. Oh goodness, the judge. The verdict is clear.
2?
You're going to prison, G2, because you gotta survive him first. Cider with a specifically good performance. As he's salient all
And now
over
he's
the
spotted.
place. Soaring over the heads of G2, as now keloqz gotta do exactly that. No chance. Last man standing on C.
We, as we said, fighting for the A control, and also keloqz, you know, being extra aggressive. Maybe that he can, wow, just walk back. You're retrieving that sheriff. Take care, because G2's already completed their rotations and they have all the space.
Oh, but how massively will they benefit from that? Because they definitely need to keep them at bay. Hype seems to be on the radar for some of them. But Meadow needs to make the difference. They say bye-bye to the A side by now.
Yeah, exactly. And now Hype has, oh my god, he does have the information. You heard him, right? Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
It's insane. This is so well played. This is so well played. Oh, goodness.
I thought that was
It seemed very much like it. Very uncomfortable situation, though, for Lucker, as all over the place. The soldiers are waiting to take him down. And Avova starts good with it. As though
they need to
there's a
leave.
man.
Oh,
As
yeah.
he's still
Does he
trying
have
to
to?
escape. I don't know about it. They're still taking their time. That shock dart could be good. Oh, it's massive. The damage dealt with just that bit of voltage is uncomfortable. That's not done yet. They're all coming down on side. Only Cider hiding in the smoke. Swings, but can't find it. Nuke finally saves his team. With low HP, he still brings it home. That spike's gonna be defused. And so once in a while... Dude, he's doing so.
He's just waiting
The
for
Cider
more
and Koler
passive.
looking for frags. They desperately look for one, but they're not giving it them at all.
Meadow and Hoodie, latest incorporation to this team, just getting the first 2 kills. And even though Lacker's here playing with the Marshall, probably they obviously expect keloqz to be playing extra aggressive.
He's leaving, but it's crazy that he doesn't turn around because they really expect him to rather hold it like that. keloqz swinging now. I just wanted to say it could have been a mistake, but I was wrong, horribly. Which puts it still down to a possible situation. Yuki's gonna stay passive. Good shock dart coming in. Poor fear off. This is getting ugly.
Last player standing.
And it's done. There we go.
Aiden on C.
That's good.
Trap wires the stars. Ned is forced out, but he has to play around.
Oh, this is so much utility. Oh, so many smokes. Meadow tries, but here comes the ult. And Nuki has a good idea of where they stand and where they are. Not much. Will they topple in the retake, or more likely in that after plan? They know about one. Good headshot starting it off. Another bit of information gained. And they both know about the players coming in from defense. The frags have to come in perfectly. They need to find those kills at that second. And they most likely will. Or will they is the question. Because Furia Helux is not done. Lucker says, I'm out of here. Thank you very much for flying with Lucker Airlines. And he's still trying to pull it through. No way that he's gonna pull that one off. No way that he's gonna pull that one off. A play one of a kind. All worth for Kellogg's. He has been gone, but not forgotten on the side of G2, but he's faking it. Not with Cider. Not with Cider. Or with Cider. You gotta peek, man. He's gonna make it in time. That works. Oh, goodness. On the verge, on the edge of losing this round. No speed. Over speedy to the seaside they go. Oh, the first information comes in, and Cider says thank you very much for the free frag. Meadow hiding behind the smoke. They're still not done. Uh-oh, Meadow keeps on working. Same goes for Hootie.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Well, that came too late. But Hype ain't done. The man can clutch, and he's more than capable of being something. Swan. And he gets him through the box. My goodness, we seem to really... We still have the same playground to play with, huh? 3 seconds, you gotta move. 2 seconds, you gotta move. And if he's not towards the back end corner, he must be towards long.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Face it. Oh, this is good! Hype got it! And he is coming in with the clutch. That one is gonna come without too many problems, but Breach still has his ult ready. This is ugly for Sick. They're gonna make it through. There comes a bit of a problem. He's getting hit mid-air by the little squids. That's incredible. Fear Up tries. But that ain't happening. Not according to plan.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Sick has never been more scared.
Yeah, for the right reason, but Evova's not doing it. It seems like the patient called G2 stops breathing, collapsing in front of us. And Hype, in Hype fashion, finished it off with a 4K.
One of the keys to success. As Alliance has already taken all this early control onto A, the Savelin also, no matter what to play around with that 0 point. Okay.
There we go. An absolute brilliant start that's coming in right now for the side of Alliance. One frag found, spikes going down. And that side is locked. Will Kellogg's imagine that a Killjoy's just waiting around the corner? There's a turret, and the timing's good. Hype is such a sneaky and annoying player. It's most likely not really fun to play against him. And with this sort of coordination, it's not fun to play at all for the side of G2. As they swing together, combine it, there is not a single unit over on Alliance. Everybody... As all what's happening in the beginning of this round is a bit of a skirmish towards middle, but it's all set for the A side. That's nasty. There you go. That's even worse. He's a bit trapped. That's a good fragment coming his way as he even takes damage from that, but they're going to consider dropping. They will do so. A jump shot from Nuki, which puts him in a good spot. He's not even taking care about stopping. Triple coming in.
That's an ult for him. Oh, look at
Up there working. He got in timing, but the question is, will he hit it in time here? Because if he's a little too slow, if he's a little too late, he can't even help. And that might be the case. Cider got to really make one hell of a job. Oh, look how he sneaks. Timing's there. Please, please, guys, let me have timing. Let me have timing. Let me do it. But there he comes. Perfect timing from him. Double from Cider, double from Firov.
And this game is probably just one bullet.
You should run.
The timing. Oh, the timing.
That's nasty, but it doesn't make it better. He's low on HP again. How is he not dead? I don't know what Hype is made from, but it seems like he has been formed by Prometheus to never die in his life.
He knows where he is. He can only be...
It might just know, but the Grim Reaper knows where we all are, and he still finds those kills.
Spike planted.
Job about to be done? He would be too late. He would be too late if they're showing right now. And Meadow is sneaking up through the mud, getting his shoes dirty, but they have spotted him now. Looks for one, but Hype stays calm.
I mean, it's a tough position for who has dropped during the open qualifiers.
True. Very good point. That was against their European mix, exactly, the human tripwires. But they've played quite well. Now let's see how well Alliance is playing that. As they're entering the site, they've already lost 2. Problems arise, as it still gets problematic. Firov is there. maybe not just so tragic as we all expected. The info dart instantly destroyed. Suddenly we're all equal. But it's Zik who's falling. Nuki has the high ground. 45 seconds. Timing needs to be on. Virov. He's looking not only for timing, he's looking for a good positioning.
Oh.
Nearly gets it. He might
Last player standing.
might just pass. They leave heaven
30
open.
seconds left.
I
They
mean,
voluntarily leave heaven open.
yeah, but it's 30 seconds. They're both outside, you know, playing all those angles. Nuki going in for the hunt. Spot you want to find it. Oh, and they didn't.
They didn't. That's a very good gravity well. Lucker is trying to escape. But it's actually very helpful for him that that thing is up. But Meadow was not waiting for too long. That
30
wall's
seconds
coming
left.
in. Meadow gets another spikes on the
Spike
ground, for
planted.
sure. Nice and great. But that wall's going to collapse soon. And if anyone is helpful with it, I'm not too certain. They definitely know where they stand. Hype's looking for timing. Hype's looking for positioning. There's nothing really that could help them. Zik falls. It remains on one. Clutch hero in the past. Clutch hero always. But it's not there. Alliance invested millions into this. And now there must be return coming in. As Hype goes through, that's too much. Kalox is ready for you. It's coming right now down to a 4 versus 5. Virov is known. Virov finds those. The Odin is on point. As they start to obtain those kills, that retake seems more and more possible. He's still seeking for more, a little too hungry. Virov goes going for too much. But it's not done. Alliance has won such rounds. Alliance knows what they're doing. But we're leaving it down to Zik, who's there with a frenzy. There are better tools. There are better options. But now he can prove that he's the god of this team. It ain't happening.
In the round, it's still like a very risky option.
This is a very risky option. And as we're talking about options, Meadow woke up and chose the option death. But Nuki is now trying to get everything done over on the A side. They already entered it. And now it just might end the same way if G2 keep on being that dominant, if G2 keep on being that strong. It needs to be a retake by the book. Firov's gets in one. Hoodie is eliminated. And so it's not that easy for only a Kalox, but never say never with this guy. Swaps weapons, knows around the corner. And a Firov awaits.
He's not gonna check it. He's not gonna check
He
it.
did not see it. No way. He did not see it. The timing
And he's
might
not
be
gonna
on.
check.
So patient. So patient because he knows he has a surprise momentum. Hits the first and is looking for more swings and baits out a great shot. Suddenly G2 has a man advantage and this might just go on as only one stands. Lucker can once more show us what he's made of. As Kalox is definitely not a worthy opponent. A quick reload and 20 seconds to make it work. The spike delivered on a silver platter. Gotta look behind you, mate.
Yeah, it's too difficult. I mean, he
impossible.
still decided to flashy electric executes. Yeah, totally.
Rest.
Nasty, but beautiful at the same time.
That's
Deploying
an annoying wall. You didn't see the entire game, and suddenly you're playing that. Firov is in trouble. And only one he takes, but that leaves it. The A side is fairly open. One player towards A long. They definitely know. And they say, nah, I'm not too keen on that side. We gotta find kills somewhere else. Yep, Hoodie's out. Let's see, what's left on the menu? Kalox fights back. But that won't be lasting long enough. Hype's taking the long way around.
Coming back.
You're gonna hear Meadow coming in from main. And there he goes.
He's just going for it.
Yeah.
Why would Meadow wait?
What did he do? Wait, what?
Why would Meadow wait?
Wait, what? Why was Hype with an operator? Did he take it?
Not for Lucker at the moment. They're backing off. They're like, all right, that's enough. That's enough circus for us. We're leaving. Yeah, we should be leaving.
He deserves to die there, Lucky. You know, he deserves it because of the late refrag. Need that back. Okay, if he has a different plan, he's like, oh, you want to rest? Yeah, not happening. Once he got that first kill, he's like, okay, mid is open. But I'm kind of sure because Hype has rested mid.
Turn down.
Oh, trying to sneak in.
Unlucky timing for him. The wall should be. Yep, that door is done.
Yeah, the spike is still to go down.
Yeah, then waits to debate that one out, seemingly. Vova's taking a bit of a different approach, as now the first one comes. Of course, it is Hype finding the kills, but Nuki has a reply and a response. There's a lot of lead in his face. Cider remains, low HP, spike carrier killed.
Pick and win in that first duel. To wait for your opponent to make a mistake. Ooh, oh, no mistakes here.
There we go. There's your mistake. More to come. As Lucker takes out Nuki, this is aggressive from Alliance. And if there's one thing Alliance is known, it is good aggression. Well, not sneaking up short.
Too early.
Seems too early, but take a different round. It's not like Zik isn't ready for that. It's not like Zik doesn't expect it. You can't hit the shot. Not according to plan. So he gotta hold it on his own. Of course it is hype. Of course it is hype! It's a double! It is a triple! Aw, this man has gifted us!
Too early.
Yep, it is. They're coming. They're getting it. Hype's down.
Yeah, but
Oh, Cider's on his own. He's gonna be stunned. They're gonna push him. Then as he finds the kill, he does. On one. Second not obtained. Turns around too late. And Yuki's also gonna find his counterpart. Decision has to be made. Do we go for the retake or not? Because Zero Lucker is. Their money is fine though, Bia.
but Lucker has gone for the operate. Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Alright.
Oh no, this was not fun to watch because we were talking about no, we were talking about all that user been put in place, but it looks like the timing was just completely wrong.
Gotta be a miracle. There he goes. Miracle starts.
Spike down mid.
He just sticks everything.
Oh, that could be nasty.
I'm mad.
Yeah, you have every right to be mad. You have every right to be mad. Because seems Zik is the same. He's like, I didn't maybe make too many kills,
That was
but
a
now
quick
is my
rotation
time.
Also, that
Yeah.
was so quick. It was a
Hey,
very
no
quick
worse.
player.
The 4-8 duo
30
is giving you the
seconds
jinxes.
30 seconds.
Not much.
And hype with the judge here, and also the alarm bot. Look, Nuke is gonna clean him. Never mind.
Spike down.
His own molly.
One enemy.
Oh God! I mean, that's
of
nasty.
steel.
Yep. But I mean, if there's one guy who has balls of steel, it's Hype to me. There we go.
And that's probably why Alliance is playing so slow. Hype just waiting for all the rotations. I'm kind of looking while Lucker still gathering that space, probably looking for Hoodie.
Look where they push. They push towards CT. They push towards Short. That could be horrible. That could be a disaster.
enemy
But
remaining.
no, I'm taking it back. Well, I do not take it back, actually. For a second, it seemed all possible, but there's a defuse coming in. There shouldn't be no option for Nuki. There should not be any world, any scenario,
it's-
any world.
If he was not playing with the Spectre, it was still doable.
It's my time.
Yeah.
It's not. He's not doing the land stroll. That's for sure.
Just everybody keep that in mind. Whatever happens.
Well, the thing we should also keep in mind is how goddamn good Hype is. As though now he has lost his head and Hoodie's like, okay, revive. Where are you?
Break the wall. Yeah.
No way.
And now he cannot revive. No.
That's costing so much time. That's costing so much time. He has been distracted to get his mate out of the misery that he's in. And time's still ticking. Hoodie stays in main. When does the revive finally come in? There it is. Okay, good start. Abova goes on. One more stance, but Firov's out. And this is where Zero B main presence from Alliance might be a problem because they're not sending one more additionally over. All the utilities over there, so here it comes. Lucker was a bit out in the open. Zik's trying his best to survive. The man is still alive. And a proper flash could help his teammate. A proper flash could make it work. And there it goes. Firov is there for two. G2 got only 2 soldiers remaining, and those 2 warriors gotta do a hell of a job, as Zik is most definitely dead. That retake's possible. Down there in hell, as this needs to be a move by the book to make it all work. First goes down, jumps, shots being heard, Hype, he starts, and Cider closes it.
Oh, look at Nuke here, though. They're not gonna have. Okay.
A little bit awkward, but still working fine. Hype would have wished he would have stayed alive, because otherwise he would have had his ult trading again. Alliance though.
I have the spike.
Got themselves sick on low HP. Far away from an ideal scenario. Tries to possibly get that one through as he one side after another puts in the utility. Cody is just milliseconds away, but this is so good because they're forcing him out of those specific positions. He's back on Gen. They know he's back on Gen, but they have no clue if Kellogg's is on the same position right now. As they're still trying to make the wallbang work, as they're still trying to get their onside, gets one.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
But that was too much. Kellogg's did not need to peek. Kellogg's did not need to peek. If that's gonna work so well, both seem nervous. Both seem damn nervous. And they're all coming down mid. Rookie finally finds Cider, and
Oh
now
my dear lord.
It seems to be done and dusted. Possibly done and dusted.
There is no
What
way.
a
There's
mess.
no way that they throw this.
What a mess! All over the place this round.
The fact that Nuke is the only one with a Vandal, and of course he finds it. He goes for the duel and finds the 2 kills. It's just a Nukey thing to do.
Yeah, and he would have just needed 1 kill for the ult. He would have needed 1 kill for the ult. He's pushing himself through, gets 1, but that's not much more than 1. Firov waits back on side as he's hiding only attack. He surely can't. Not in this world. Not in this universe.
Spike planted.
No, there's no
Not
way
now.
that no. I refuse to think that this is even doable for Hype. He's gonna have the Tori, he's gonna have the alarm bot, but still, there's no way that he can. No. I refuse.
It should
Someone
not.
kill him, please.
Yeah,
Hoodie,
someone
please.
kill him. Starts off. 1. There we go. Okay. All right.
Attackers
13-11. We're throwing ourselves in map number 3, but yeah, something I didn't already. Towards B, swiftly and fast. Siders expecting this in mid. Hoodie is still waiting for him. And he just takes him out with a classic. It's starting in an uncomfortable fashion for the Alliance boys.
I love how Hoodie just decided to go for the push. Okay, never mind.
Welcome to the Nookie Show. 360. Well, he seemingly he's played too much Call of Duty. Doesn't matter. Last nice.
You're gonna be spotted by the
Right, and this is a cool time to really, because that should be a one that going in G2K, but this is a cool time to actually talk about what a Killjoy does, because right now you see they didn't wall Tube, for example, because there's a turret, right? They have all this information technically. That's a real advantage of Killjoy, for example.
I was scared of Meadow with that jump there, making a little bit of noise, but still things looking good for G2. Not much that Alliance can make out of that push onto Kitchen. It should be an easy one.
It should, on paper, be
Enemy
an easy one.
Yeah.
Down A.
Yeah.
Perfect timing from Mel to turn off that X-ray. And
I know, I think it was perfect because now we see...
haircut first, as Hype's looking for a fight, says, I'm rather out of here. I've sold it enough. Siders closer than expected, but cannot get a kill. Same goes for Lucker. Both duelists fall, and this brings it all down to a Sage as well as a Sova. The 2 boys who are waiting to now get any support from his mate are not making it easier. It's not done yet. 6 fighting Kalox. As more and more comes down, Avova is showing why he has a Giga Brain. Perfect timing for that.
He cannot
One enemy
He
remaining.
can now, but
Yeah.
is it millisecond? It works. Hold on. Fast team on the sides, in front of the gates. They're just walking up. That could be a mistake. Wow, what a duo there.
The problem is when you go for those isolated picks, it's just too risky because it's gonna work in the previous round, but there's no reason for G2 to not be fighting
Again.
for this. Again, there's no refrag. And you said that Hype was. Well, I'll tell you after the round's over.
Tell me
He
after
still
the
has a
round.
chance, yeah.
That's all right. Cider
Player
still has a
standing.
chance. Was not trying to take the dismiss because in the heat of the moment you don't always have the time. I get that. It's so
30
unfortunate.
seconds left.
Firov, it's your time to shine. It's your show. Turret triggered. Waits for a white swing. Disciplined G2 are not showing themselves. Don't give them one by ones. They're already doing that to us. So, great turret and a great kill. Kalox with the third. G play really sloppy. I mean, you can really make it up yourself right now what has been happening at the start of Icebox. Absolutely not happening. But this is right now from whiff to whiff, unfortunately. But you know, take Cider out. And it's 35 seconds. Where are you running, boys? That is the question. Hype has a chance.
30
But his
seconds
counterpart is tricky and nasty, waiting around the corner and has the timing. Don't outsmart
Has bullet
Avova.
timing for him.
Yeah.
Look at that wall that Hoodie used to just prevent anything from pulling that it's not going to be a fast execute on to be as a
It's reasonable, but
Welcome to
if you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
No, but
That's-
if it was only him, I would understand.
I know.
You know, he's having the game of his life.
Spike down B.
Finally, first kill for Lucker. Comment on the board. Cider tries to bait them out shooting again, and he's dodging all the bullets, whipping around his ear with problems. Are becoming less and less for Alliance as Lucker hits his shots. That's nasty. That could have worked. Lucker close range. He might have not made any frags before, but he's on the triple already. And this guy's definitely keen to find a little more. Though he's out. Kalox joins the party. Firov out of the equation for now. And so this leaves us with only 2 hiding in the smoke. hiding in the toxin. Kellogg's and Nuki got to turn this one around. And the Cider's on the right-hand side. He succeeds. Finds even more. But here we go. On the G2 side of things, we would have a lockdown available.
Hive is scared.
He is scared for all the right reasons. He's got to be tacked, but he's not going to be taken out. Nuki's eliminated at that point, pardon me. The defender killjoy still comes in. Cider is hoping for a last-second opportunity. They will not hunt him. They expect him to be on the other side. They do not hunt him. He might just have the timing. He will have the timing. No, he's still not having the timing. Oh, this is so unfortunate for Cider. The clock was working against him as he was trying to get out of those handcuffs. Oh, this is ugly. This could become ugly. How much are they ready for? It doesn't seem like they are aware of what's going to happen to them. It doesn't seem like they might just be aware of what's happening. It's a slaughterhouse. And the lions all die just in does right now. Kellogg's might just hit a really good timing. That's nasty. Uh-oh, this is becoming a problem. Viper's out of her ult. The site. Kellogg's is not hitting. He's distracting. He's distracting. He can't make it work. Avova still tries. Goes too far. And as though Meadow's looking for it, his teammate joins. So G2 is back in it.
30 seconds. Last player
They cannot
standing.
plant.
If someone can do it, it's Nuki.
It's Nuki. Yeah, nobody else. Jumps down, says, I'm back at the spot. Where are you guys? He's working around the ult. Looks for frags. Could hit the timing, and he does! Oh, goodness. Somehow it seems like the gods have sent him from Mount Olympus, and he's giving us mortals a show. They gotta be really charging it up right here. Supercharging that defense and firing on all cylinders, all 5. As they are in inline. There to start off good. Looking for a frag. Alex is out. Next one. Send Nuki home. He might have had a clutch. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that turret is going to briefly spot them as it's going to be retrieved by Meadow. But he still has that wall. Obviously. I'm never going to say his name again because I feel like every time I say it, he dies.
You know, in the medieval days, I think some people would have really thought you could curse things. You know? You never know. Sometimes I believe you can. Meadow can as well. All right, let's make this more passable, shall we? Let's make this more passable, shall we? Oh, the risk is big. Meadow looks for Cider, and he gets him as well. This isn't done yet. There's still one on top, and that is Fira, who might just jump down. 2 targets, low HP, gets one, and the other one as well. Not all heroes wear capes.
On the defense, especially when they have this kind of bias, and thinking, you know, that they're playing that double duelist is something that might happen. But Ladders is taking down Kellogg's. Maybe waiting was not the option.
Lucker woke up today, brushing his teeth, getting ready for the game. But he looked in the mirror and he chose violence. Spread that around the server. He didn't. I mean, he started as a UN peacekeeper this game, but man's firing and hype. Looked like he had some input layer over there, but Meadow and Co setting themselves up for the A side at the moment. Successfully, actually.
I'm going to go for the Viper ult, just guaranteeing this around. Obviously, he's a 3v2, so why would you not do it? Seek here with only a sheriff. Oh, he's gonna retrieve. I think it's just a Spectre, yeah. 16 bullets, a dream. He still has the wall and the slow to play with. He's gonna clear out those angles outside of the ultimate.
Did he see the head? He did. He did. They're walling it. They're trying it. Yep, they do. Bait's out a bit of utility. How much distraction? Oh god, this is good from Lucker! And look who's coming behind. This one's still coming behind. He just randomly lost HP back and forth. That was odd.
There's no way.
Don't say there's no way, Bia. Don't say there's no way. Alright, fine. As they don't want to see their opponents suddenly get some real estate. Spike, middle in the open. There comes the drone, and it hits Kellogg. Cider considers distracting. He's already halving it, but it doesn't go according to plan. You gotta make a move. Lucker's out, dashing into opponent. Vrough joined, and look at the little piece of the wall. The piece of the wall is allowing the half. He's still not done. And now it's about around the dance. The belay around yellow. Avova swings, but Vrough doesn't hit the timing.
Ended up with only 1 player alive. After having those 2 flawless.
Oh. Do they have the read? Oh, they do not have the read. Meadows, by the way, taking out Lucker with the turret, but leaving that one aside. Hive
For the grave.
is having Cider with him. And suddenly the Grim Reaper is coming from Denmark, but something's foul in the state
One
of
enemy
Denmark.
remaining.
A cider falls. Oh, he's really good on defense, not that great on attack, but it doesn't matter. He finds the kills and makes it possible. That's nice. I think he didn't necessarily expect that to come in. But alright, Avova's out. And G2 only fighting with all four.
Kind of a little bit of a Rudy there. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm just gonna shut up. Okay?
I mean, Hoodie must feel like this is a prank. The guy's just rezzing him to let him die in a second later. Okay, Looker. Alright, you know, mate, you're feeling comfortable. You're feeling fine. This is all yours. Take him out. Take him home. Send him to hell. Do what you want.
It might be an icebox, but I'm sweating with this. I mean, I know that we said that Nuki's an insane player, but there's no way that he...
I mean, you know,
No, there
every
isn't.
time you say this, there's like a little pearl of sweat, but either way, ace from Looker.
Is it drunk?
Enemy mark.
That comes in. Looking
Here.
for more.
Looks a
You're not
lot.
allowed to whiff.
He's too
You're not
scared.
allowed to
Yeah.
whiff. Because it's so costly. If you're gaining a bit of confidence,
Spike
but
down.
there he says, electrocuting Hoodie. He's out of that business.
I know. You do. You need to commit because you don't. You only have that turret guarding your back.
True. At the
Still
same time,
good
they're
shots.
like, please come, please come. But at the same time, nothing happening. Meadow, good luck, have fun, mate. That is one hell of a joyride. It ain't happening. 10-9. This is a Kakuka flawless.
And we see on the lights, they're going for it.
It's still a Hunter's Fury, by the
And
way.
Lucker's not even gonna change that operator.
Nope. Not
Oh.
changing the operator. He gets a by luck! And he gets Hoodie as well! I cannot believe my eyes! Firov shouldn't have a chance in this. Hypothetically, he shouldn't. And he won't. My heart was skipping a beat there. Now Hype needs one. Nuki's being smart about it. Of course, it is Nuki. And Hype has no idea. None of the Alliance player got any clue. But Six still finds him. And so the entirety of the B side is the main
30
objective for
seconds
G2. 30 seconds. Spike gotta go down. And once it hits the snow, it's all working fine. But it first of all needs to hit the snow. Still whiffs that. And that's the operator out. So, Meadow is trying his best. Most likely won't turn this around. Most likely. I'm saying it like that. 10-11. Alliance is coming closer. Because it's all up there. Killer spotted. And he doesn't hit. That looks point on. But he was moving. He's looking for a good edge. He's looking for a good timing. He's looking for good positioning. Lucker still does not hit. The daggers are out. And now it's down to him as well as for good old Hype.
30
Lucker has a problem. He's in trouble and he is out.
It's not the first time that Hive gives us a 1v3.
Oh,
Spike going down.
Spike
It's not
planted.
gonna
that's
hit on
not gonna
time.
make it.
There was no way, right?
He has the poison cloud though.
Yeah. But still, you know, Med is still alive. Yeah, he's gonna be spot.
And there is another swarm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
That's early.
Yeah.
thinking the same here, but
What is Hype thinking?
Put
It's
it up.
It's too difficult.
yeah, it's impossible. Oh, never mind. Going for it. He's trying it. There he goes. Falling down. Oh, goodness. We're coming closer, man. It seems like... And Lucker is still keen to find more, as suddenly that's coming in. Firov is out. So it's going on. The story's going on. Haven't fully decided yet. G2 could still retreat. He gotta make a move. He's on the edge. Do something about it. He can't. Six on his own and dies in the end. Leaves us down with three. Leaves us down with three. Leaves us with opportunities. As he's dashing away, he still gets one. Lions might be just done. Might be just dusted. And it's over. It's done. Alliance gotta go in the lower bracket. NG2 stay up there. Where they've won.